Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking you through a ballet blast workout for your upper back. So it's really strengthening the muscles that are going to help hold you up in a lot of the postures we take during this method. So we use a lot of fifth position of arms, and that's really important that we strengthen our back. Otherwise we go into that horrible posture and then our lower back starts to ache, we get headaches. So these exercises are really key in developing a nice strong posture to bring you through the workouts. There are 6 exercises in this workout, kind of as always, and we're going to take them for a minute and then 15 seconds off. We've got 3 that are just body weights and then 3 that do require weights. For these, the minute is kind of, take it with a pinch of salt because you really want to just go to your maximum. If you start to realize that you're losing form in that minute, stop, reset, go again. So you don't have to use the whole minute if you don't need to, but try. We're going to repeat it all 4 times. So I'm going to do it once with you, then you go back to the beginning of the video. If you don't have weights, do not worry. You can use water bottles, you can use shampoo, you can use cutlery, that's a bit light, a lot of cutlery. You can use saucepans, anything. Have a look around your house, find something that's equally as heavy and you can use it too. So let's get going.
The first exercise we're going to do is back raises with our arms in 5th position. So we're lying down flat on our stomachs, but still keeping that core engaged, so nice and tight, so it doesn't go into the lower back as we do this. The legs are extended back, so really feel that they're as long as possible, almost pointing the feet to lengthen the back of the legs. As you come up, the arms are in the 5th position, but they almost lengthen up before they come up, if that makes any sense. So you're reaching towards the opposite wall before you actually lift. So it's the length of the arms that help you raise up. So it's not crunching at the back, it's a real lengthening motion. Keep the gaze at the mat, so don't strain the neck. Be really aware of where that neckline is as we do this. Keep on using the breath. Inhaling, exhale, connect with the core. Coming back down, lengthening the neck once more. You're nearly there, squeezing at the top for a second, and then coming back down. And you're done. 15 seconds off, and we'll move on to the second exercise. This exercise almost looks like a snow angel, so you're raising up with both the arms and the legs, you're separating them slightly, bringing them back together and coming back down. So with this, again, the most important thing to think about is the length of both the legs and the fingertips. So you want to feel as long as possible, you're creating the longest lines and moving from them. Keeping the core engaged as much as possible too, really supporting that lower back, making sure that that gaze is down at the mat, that you're squeezing as you come out and coming back in. So it's a nice slow controlled movement. Keep on using that pull of the feet pointing to push the legs away, keeping the length of the back of the leg. Keep on using that breath, inhale, exhale, make sure that the core is nice and engaged on that exhale. You're nearly there, keep on squeezing at the top, keep on feeling that the neck is nice and long. And you're done, 15 seconds off, we'll move on. For this one, we're coming up into that kind of initial position with our arms overhead, and then we're just doing alternate taps, so tapping the arm and the leg down and then switching. So leg and arm, just tapping down, keeping the length of the spine the whole time. It's really important for that length that you're keeping those breaths consistent, so the core is nice and engaged throughout. So you're tapping down, and each time you're inhaling, exhaling, and creating more and more length from the tip of the fingers to the toes. Squeezing the glutes, so you're tapping those legs, keeping that turn out. Keeping the core nice and tight, squeezing the shoulder blades back, neck nice and long, looking down at that mat. You're almost there, 15 more seconds. Just keep this going with the taps. Keep on imagining that really long spine, so don't go into that lower back here, really press the chest out. You're almost done. 15 seconds off. This next one we're doing arabesques. So we're on one leg with a nice turnout, knee over toe. We're holding weights to our chest and we're just bringing the foot all the way up into that arabesque position, keeping and maintaining the length and the straightness of the spine. So just hinging at that glute, so you want to be squeezing the glutes and bringing up that leg the longest route, so really feeling the pull from the toe all the way up, squeezing the glutes and coming back down. Keep looking at the floor, so it's kind of along quite far away and down at the floor, just so you create that lovely length at the neck. You don't want to go back, particularly as you're arching the back as well. So really keep the body weight forward as you're hinging into that arabesque. Remember to squeeze the supporting leg's glute to keep that knee over toe. You're hugging the elbows in tight to your waist. You're nearly there. Keep those breaths consistent. Just a few more to go and you are done. One more, take a break, 15 seconds and we'll move on. This exercise is bent over rows. Your supporting leg is turned in with the knee over toe and the other leg is off the ground, not touching your supporting leg. So the toe is reaching towards the ceiling and you want to continue that feeling to make sure that you don't change your posture. The core is nice and tight, so feel like your belly button is to your spine. The neck is nice and long, so find a point in the floor, probably a little bit further than directly beneath you, and keep on staring at that point. You're bringing the elbows up as you row, squeezing the shoulder blades back for a second and then drawing the arms back down. Keep it going slowly so you can really feel the squeeze into that movement. Using the breath, the inhale, the exhale to keep that core tight, to keep that straight spine in good form maintained. Really make sure you can pull your shoulders, retracting them back and not hunching them forward too much. It's very easy to do, so just constantly think about it throughout the movement. You're almost done. 15 seconds off and we'll move on to the last exercise. This final exercise is a shoulder press in a plie squat. So in a plie, your knees are over toes and you want to feel that the pelvis is nice and weighted in between those legs. You're squeezing the glutes, keeping that turnout. You're pressing the arms up above into a shoulder press, using the breath, keeping that core nice and strong, nice and tight. Feel that belly button pulling to the spine. Keep that chest pressing out. You want to make sure that even though the weight might be heavy and you're pressing up, that you don't arch the upper back. You want to keep the chest pressing forward to balance your weight. Using the arms, squeezing up and controlling the way back down, you can actually strengthen on both elements of the movement, going up and bringing it back down. You've got another 10 seconds to go. Just continue using that breath, squeezing the elbows back, keeping the shoulder blades nice and tight for a second in that squeeze before pushing back up. One more second and you're done. Take a break, repeat it again, or you might be done.
Well done if you've made it to the end of the video. If you need to do 3 more sets, go back to the beginning and watch it again. If you're completely done, well done, congrats. You're gonna need to stretch out. 3 stretches just to get you going. First one, just put your arm behind and try and hold on. So you wanna try and get the other hand and you can gently stare up to the ceiling, pressing that arm back with the back of your neck. Second one, just bringing the arm across, pulling it all the way, keeping that core engaged. You can look to the other side. Nice shoulder stretch there. And then the last one, really gentle, just curl forward and using the neck pressing against the hands to look all the way back, opening up the chest. And then you can go down again and then up. So that pressure of the neck is just opening up the chest and the upper back. Those are 3 stretches, there are lots more. And if you'd like more specific stretches for anything, I'm really planning on doing a bunch more videos on that because I think it's really useful. You can let me know in the comments below what things that you have trouble stretching out, and I can help you. Not physically stretch out because I can't come to your living room, but I can help you on this lovely space in this little box. So let me know, subscribe to keep up to date with the latest videos, and I will see you on my mat very, very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.